Well, firstly, weirdly, I'm wearing trousers for the first time. in a long
Wow.
time. It feels weird.
Essex is vomiting.
I actually do feel a bit gross, but I got them, so I'm kind of like, I feel like I need to get some wear out of them.
Also, I know a lot of people are probably wondering, trousers in this weather? This place has got AC.
Yeah, there's AC. I was wearing a hoodie on stream the other day, and literally everyone was like, "You're a weirdo."
Yeah.
I was like, "Well, it's not that hot in here."
Yeah, it's mad. The difference is mad. I feel like next time I move, I think that has to be like a requirement.
Yeah, I mean, when you're spending literally all day in front of your computer,
exactly, yeah,
a room where like a PC can heat up your room entirely,
and if you play a PS4,
that takes off.
Have you seen that video where the PS4 sounds like an elephant?
No.
I'm not going to pull it up, but like, if you're watching at home after the podcast, go and Google or something like PS4 elephant. It's the funniest thing.
Also, if you're watching this, we didn't pull the blinds down so we could get more natural light.
Yeah.
And I am a ghost. I am well aware of this.
Well, it's like sometimes recently, because we've got the light now, we've been having it like really dark and moody, which looks nice as well. But the blinds are open and we just can't be bothered to turn them off. So
we just thought, you know what? Let's be able to see outside for once.
Exactly.
So yeah, what have you been doing?
I have been working on my Pokemon channel.
Okay.
So I kind of like took a week off to try and like rebrand and come back.
Okay.
Because it was getting to a point where the videos weren't doing as well as usual, and I wasn't putting enough work into it. Not because I wasn't enjoying it, because I felt I had so much pressure. It was going too fast. So we kind of stopped a little bit, rebranded, changed the edit style, changed the video like concept as well. Then obviously came back. We did come back with some bangers though. So obviously I bought that collection. So I did a video on that. Then I did like the Cyben react to it.
And
then I did KSI react to it. And then, but actually it did work. So like my channel has been a little bit struggling recently. And you guys know YouTube by now. We're always talking about the algorithm. The algorithm is a hard thing to like get your head around.
Yeah.
And so when I was first posting videos on the channel, they were doing really well. Like I was surprised. This channel was always supposed to be just like something on the side. I enjoy it. I told myself never get like invested in the numbers, just make content. But it got to a point where it was doing really well.
It wasn't meant to be your main either.
No, it wasn't meant to be my main. But now it was doing really well and I was really enjoying it. I'm like, this is sick. I'm actually really enjoying it. Because my main channel has always been a channel where like, it does well, but it's more like I post a video when I figure something out. I never really like considered myself like a YouTuber when I was running that channel. I was just making videos. Whereas like when I had the Pokemon channel, I felt like, oh, now I'm actually making YouTube content. So I was really enjoying it. So when it started to do really well and I was really investing a lot of time into it, I was like, this is sick. And then when the numbers started to drop after a while, I was like, oh, this sucks, man. I want to try and get it back to the way it was. So that's what we've been doing. And I even spoke to someone at YouTube because I know another Pokemon creator literally had his channel marked as for kids on the back end. Like he didn't know his videos didn't say they were for kids. But on the back end, YouTube literally admitted there was a bug where his videos have been marked for kids. And I thought, you know what, I'm making Pokemon content, not for kids, but you know, maybe YouTube could have messed that up. And they said, no, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just...
So you didn't want it to be marked for kids?
Yeah, I didn't want it to.
Surely, because I know the YouTube Kids app.
Yeah.
Like, if you're on there, though...
It bangs.
It can bang, yeah.
Yeah, true. Maybe one day I'll try it. I'll click the button and see what happens. But I just wanted to make sure there's nothing wrong with it. So I spoke to YouTube and they said nothing wrong with it. They said maybe the trend of Pokemon is just dying down a little bit on Google Trends. Some videos, like some CTR, some videos aren't doing as well on the CTR than others. I was like, true. But what I think's happened is, I think at the time it was very new. I was banging content a lot. And I think I'd done a lot of videos with you and say JJ that banged, like really banged, like 300K type thing. And I think because of that, all my videos were getting into recommended and on the homepage. And a lot of people would see me through there, which is how YouTube works nowadays, right?
Mm-hmm.
Subscriptions, we like you to subscribe because it does help. But end of the day, if you could still be subscribed and don't see the content. So this is long-winded, but I think it's probably good for people to hear as well. It all comes back round. So then I was like, right, after in this break, I was like, you know what I need to do? I was being very humble. I was like, you know, I don't want to have to rely on, say, doing videos with you just for the channel to do well. I was like, if I do a video with you, I want it to be because the concept's good. But it got to a point where I was like, I think because I'm not doing videos that are like for the algorithm, not even just with you guys, maybe like reacting to something or like, you know, this type of thing.
The issue is though, like we end up hanging out a lot.
Yeah.
So do you and JJ.
Yeah.
So do me and JJ. So it's like when you do a video with that person, it's not because you're trying to do it to get the views.
Exactly.
You're literally doing it because you're like, I want to do this video and react with someone.
Yeah.
Who do I know that I can, you know, count on to just be there, and it's each other. So
Yeah.
it's like that's how it ends up happening.
Literally, and like I'm more. If I was going to react to anyone, I would rather it be people I'm really close with because
Yeah.
it's less awkward and you have more fun. It's like there's no point me going to like talk to someone I don't know to react to something just because I don't want to seem like I'm trying to get views, type of thing. But I think because my non-videos without you guys were doing really well. Like, I was doing like a Pokemon pack opening to get like 70k, and it'd be really good. I'm like, this is insane. And then at the start of January, every video I was doing was like just absolutely doing insane numbers, blah 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 blah. And it got to a point recently where we couldn't even hit like 10k, and that was on some videos would do more, but then most would not hit it. And at this point, I'm really confused. And you get a lot of messages, people saying, I'm not seeing notifications, I'm not seeing all this. I'm thinking, right, what's gone wrong? So I spoke to YouTube, nothing really worked. They said nothing's wrong. So I was like, you know what? Let me take a week off the channel. Let me accept that I have to make videos that will play for the algorithm. So I messaged you and JJ and stuff. I didn't buy this collection for that to make videos on. I bought it because I wanted it. I was like, at the same time, it could be cool for content.
Okay.
So I did the videos with you, and they've done really well. Like, really, really well. They haven't done as well as the original ones I did with you guys. So I still think a lot of people aren't seeing things. But the video I dropped after that yesterday is doing really well. It's like 27k, and it's just a Pokemon battle. So I'm like, there surely has to be like points in YouTube where you have to put yourself in the algorithm.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, if that's your main channel, for example,
Yeah.
that's the one you're focusing on now.
Yeah.
It's not healthy to focus so much on the numbers that is all you go for.
Mhm.
But if you aren't looking at numbers, then you're not going to be able to continue it for that long.
Exactly.
Because if you, for example, if you are doing that channel and every day you're posting and you're losing subs every
Yeah.
time and the views are so low, firstly, the views won't be able to outweigh the costs that you're spending on it. And also your
Yeah.
channel's just going down. It's like, well, I'm not going to be able to do this in 2 months.
Yeah, literally.
So you do have to focus on the numbers a little bit.
Yeah, and
Just-
especially
you
with
have
the
to find that
Pokemon,
balance.
because I'm literally like, it costs me every video. Like,
Exactly.
I buy the cards to open, so I do lose money. Even if the channel's doing really well, I do lose, on each content. But
That's what I used to find. I was definitely on the scale of, I was on the other end of the scale of, I only focused on numbers before.
yeah,
It was literally every day I'd check how many views have I done today. Oh, it went down by 50k.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no.
yeah, it can be tough. But it's like, it's not even. I'm not that bothered about the channel, say, not doing well in comparison to others. But when I know the channel was at a certain point on its own,
Yeah, you compare it against yourself.
yeah, and at that point, I had like 10k subs on the channel. Me and Laura compared it to the first week. The first week of me ever posting on that channel, I had 4k subs, and the videos would do like 8k, 10k type of thing. And at this point here, like 140,000 subs, it was doing the same. I'm like, surely something's wrong. I'm not saying like it's bugged or it's glitched. I'm thinking something's wrong with the way that we're running the channel type thing. And I think what you have to do is stuff like react to certain stuff. Because there are a few Pokemon channels that reacted to a certain video that I'll do on my channel soon, and it just banged for every one of them, no matter what.
Yeah.
And that's because that video is just in recommended all the time. So by them reacting to it, and it's like, if I have to do that to ensure that my regular pack opening does well, then I think I just have to accept that I have to do it and to push the channel. And funnily enough, on the way the Pokemon channel works is any video that I do make for the algorithm doesn't cost me anything. It's only the ones that don't do
That's
as
how-
well or didn't do as well on their own that,
It's normally how YouTube works.
yeah.
Well-
And I'm just I really like this channel, so I'm putting a lot of effort into it. For those asking, I am going to start posting on my main channel again though, because I have been neglecting that. It's like a 920k sub channel. Most people will be like, oh, let me try and get to a mil.
Yeah, you
I'm just
need
there
to.
I'm just there opening cards on different channels.